My life was straight, but it wasn't straight, so I don't even know what's going on. I'm gonna go on finishing this up. I'm trying to play alive. I haven't played alive in a minute. So I'll see if I'm gonna get whooped or I'm gonna do the whooping. You feel me? Alright, let's save this. Get up out of this real quick. Let's go back like this, like, hey. Yeah, if y'all don't hear me talking or something, I'm also listening to a podcast. I got my headphone on. Listen to Thought Crimes. They're actually pretty nasty with it. Alright, let's go to online head to head. Here's it. I love the mystique. Hey, I'm going to a K-Dot concert next week. Yeah, that's gonna be hard. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. Is there gonna be some haters up in here, or you know what I mean? Or y'all messing with it? I'm taking my cousins with me, so that's gonna be dope. Oh, but just jump in. Bronze. Oh, I got the bronze. Just jump in this mug. How do I get in the game? This is lame. So y'all know I don't be doing this. How into world quick match? Should I go to a ranked match or unranked? You gotta be playing at a certain time. Who should I play with? I'm gonna play with my boy Lamar Jackson. I usually lose when I play with him for some reason. I don't know if it's because I try to run too much or what, but we gonna find out. We gonna find out. Just be very, very quiet.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium.
Yeah, let's look at my stuff while they going.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Go. Ooh. Oh, damn.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
What's happening, man?
What's up, bro?
Try to get up on this thing real quick. I ain't played this game
leading rusher in
forever.
2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And that to the 30. It'll be second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Throw caught by Flowers. 7 yards there and a first down. Inside handoff, Henry.
Ooh. Oh, damn.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 30.
I stuck with Derrick Henry.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter.
Yeah, I cannot wrestle
your
for no
defensive
reason.
ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground. I like the thought process. I like the design, but I think he may have waited a little too long to spot his man, because if you're going to run that drag route, you've got to put it on him and let him turn upfield. Instead, he waits until his receiver's too close to the sideline, and they don't get the yards after the catch.
From the gun on third down, Jackson.
Oh, that's not the play I wanted.
The pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Yeah,
that's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. Okay, look at this.
Gotta go for it.
Nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. Here's Jackson.
Ah, damn, he was wide open. I didn't see it so late.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there, and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Crossing route, he finds Likely. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try to run forward with Henry. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10, so now they can keep grinding out first downs and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there.
No, go for it.
No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it?
They'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
That was close.
Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens post the
he was
first
right
points
there,
of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the 2nd, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chopping at the bit just to get the football. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, right at the 30. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Working from the gun, Mahomes. To the right side,
let's go.
intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
I'm glad he was right there. You would have had me on that one.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing range, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick six.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now here's Mahomes. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. They'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now it's Mahomes again. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Now Mahomes going to shift him around. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 23. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in this second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with a 14-0 lead, they may just try to get this to the locker room. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Jackson. Looking deep here for Flowers. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Across midfield.
Oh, damn.
So first thing that crossed my mind is, why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field,
now,
you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking
wow,
left side, and it's complete.
crazy.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Damn.
He's got it.
Wide
Touchdown, Chiefs. DeAndre Hopkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make our score 14-7. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, I was on that.
And his throw is incomplete.
At this point in the game, and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. They go play fake. Mahomes rolling to his right. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Nick Bolton there on the tackle. 2nd down and 8. They go play action with Jackson. Finds his man. It's Kohler. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Call it a gain of a yard. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Play action. Now Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Henry out of the pistol. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll give Henry another shot. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Jackson now off the bootleg. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him.
That's
it's
crazy.
incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to...
That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Brandon Stevens.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Flushed out right.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
Takes this to the 45. Not much space there after the nice move. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw.
They're looking deep here for Flowers.
And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers.
45 yards.
And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Tucker with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. We have played 3 quarters. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense.
Oh, ran right past her. That's crazy.
X, Y, and Z, and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Same exact result as last play. A pickup of 11. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Pass taken in by P-Ryan.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Mahomes going to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
They're going option play on 3rd down.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
3rd and 12.
Play action. It's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, damn.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh, damn.
They'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete.
Crazy.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Mahomes now to throw. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Patrick Mahomes scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Chiefs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight-ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson
What the hell I was doing with
intercepted.
that one?
Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores, you know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Mahomes.
Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Here we go, 1st and goal. Here's Mahomes. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
Late game situation, things seem to be unraveling just a little bit, and that's when you start forcing the football, mainly out of necessity. Unfortunate that one wound up incomplete. Nearly picked off.
Damn.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Mahomes to throw it. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. I mean, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
2nd and 10. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete.
Good game, brother.
To the very end. But now this game is over. A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different. But ultimately, time runs out on the comebacks, so it falls short. And they hold on to.
Alright. Obviously, I was BSing. Some of those I really did throw an interception, but yeah, it was not the best. Oh, that's pretty hard. If I play another one, I gotta mute my, because I don't like not talking. And I can't really understand what he's saying. Anti-ways. How do I go back and fix that? Do I do it or not? Let's see. Yeah. I don't know. Anywho. I'm gonna continue to just play what's it called, y'all. Superstar. Or should I just do franchise mode? I did a franchise mode. Play franchise mode. That way I can still talk. Yeah, feel me. I got a lot of Saints ones. I think this might be the league that had like, I used one of those rosters that had like a bunch of people on it. This is the one with my boy Drew Brees? Let's see. Manage roster. Let's see the lineup. Oh, this is not it. Derek Carr. Ugh. What in the hell did I start a... Yeah. I'm not playing this one. No, sir. I do not like our roster right now, so let's try, let's try this one. I think the Texans one I had some people on it. This might be it. Okay, yeah, this one I got Drew Brees and Reggie Bush, Alvin Kamara, Mark Ingram, Michael Thomas, Brian Cooks. Yeah, this is my boys. Marcus Colson. Yeah. Jimmy Graham. The good old days, man. We had a team, bruh. We had a squad. I think we, for sure, Saints for sure should have won at least 2 Super Bowls. That was just crazy. Okay, I gotta play a season game. Upgrade players. I don't like really doing this, but forget. Nothing great. Alright, let's play the game. Play against the Cowgirls. Ahaha. Alright, now I'm really gonna be playing, y'all. I suck. I usually be getting killed by the computer.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Saints and the Cowboys. And it comes your way next on Madden Football.
I don't know what happened to Michael Thomas, man. That boy fell off, man. I know he got injured.
20 miles west of downtown Dallas. One of the league's grand settings. AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Even though he said that dumbass stuff, man, he was still out here as quarterback.
Greg, everybody has that hope. Let's get off to a
Kind of
good
brings
start.
back memories.
These teams lost the opener now. Bit of pressure here in week 2.
Yeah, it really comes down to, Mike, it's
Why
a
Troy
super
Aikman
simple
wouldn't be there?
concept. You just want to feel the
Starting
sensation
quarterback, I have
of
no
winning.
idea.
Just get your first win. Of course, they would have.
They need to put that on Madden though, like all teams. I would love to play as an all-Saints team.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. CeeDee Lamb there to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike. Because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, the one interception. I think today, get him off to a good start, get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you, and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it. If they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
I do like this little roster. I don't know who did it, but I downloaded it a while ago. I do like this, but man, they need to just have.
They'll stick with him.
Oh
again.
my God! That's
midfield
crazy.
to the 45. What about that? Out of bounds.
He could have ran right past
inside the 15.
Come on, bro. Come on, man.
Huge play for Dallas.
That's crazy.
It's a gain of 49. Right back to him on first down. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
What do y'all think, Ryan? Yeah.
Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here is the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
Oh my God, my dumb ass. Yeah.
Ball loosely, and it is out. The Saints have got his stick. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field.
I ain't gonna lie.
Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
That's crazy.
Here's first and 10.
He's so fast. Let's go, Reggie. Y'all ain't seeing Reggie Bush.
Gain of 12 and a first down.
I thought you have like a 99.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break.
Man, that just looks right with number 9 in the back. In the backfield. Yeah, I said backfield.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, yeah. That's money.
Now he'll
Drop that, baby.
He's
Marcus Colson,
got it.
baby.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he'll get back
I read
to
that
line
wrong.
of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get forward for about a yard. The veteran Eric Hendricks on the stop. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Back to throw.
Shit.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Drew Brees hurt.
Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. On 4th down, here comes the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt.
Oh, my God. That's terrible.
Now, fair catch will be taken out
That
near
wasn't
the
good.
35-yard line.
Double dang it, double dang it, double dang it. I don't know what that was, y'all. It's weird when you're playing online, you come back and do this, because, you know, when you're playing online, it'd be freezing a lot.
Drive will start on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I
That's
think
what actually got
everybody
injured.
in the
That's crazy.
stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And not much there. He's back to the original line.
What do y'all think, y'all? They gonna run, huh?
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. 2nd and inches, you're thinking the 1st down is pretty much a formality. But not for this defense. They pack it in tight. They sell out on the run. And they're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd
Yes,
down.
sir.
And he's
Good
taken
call.
down on what should be
Good
the
call,
final play
Lion, man.
of this 1st quarter.
Come on, man.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving 1st quarter of play.
I'm actually not doing
On
bad
4th
on this.
down, the veteran Brian
Offense, I'm not
Angel
doing
on to
good,
punt
but-
for Dallas. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down after a short
Shaheed.
return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Saints offense.
Manning,
ready
is this
for
Archie
their
Manning?
2nd possession. They'll search for the first point of this game as they begin the drive
Oh, yeah.
on 1st and 10.
That's the Reggie Bush I know.
Up the sideline,
Ooh.
past midfield,
Hey.
down the sideline to the 20. And he is
Bang, bang,
gone.
bang, 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 bang.
85 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Reggie Bush, he's just different, brother.
But you think back to their first
I know everybody like to
possession of
hate
this
on that
game,
man,
Mike, it
but man, that
resulted
man
in
was a
punt.
beast. I love
Not
him with
exactly
the
the fast
Saints.
start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back.
Got
for
us the
possession
only ring
two.
we ever
Now
had,
they try to
too,
find
so-
some rhythm, find their identity of the
Big.
game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect.
Oh,
Really
yeah.
nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 30. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard
I
line.
missed that boy a little bit.
The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. The next drive about to start. We'll remind you what's coming up here in week 2. A couple of good ones to look forward to.
Go
2 good
defense.
young quarterbacks going at it later tonight in Houston. The Bears and Texans at NRG Stadium. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, as the New Look Falcons head to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles. Kickoff there, 8:15 Eastern Time.
Let's go to Mario.
They'll look to
Ooh,
throw.
I'm on your ass, brother. Damn.
Pass completed right side to Ferguson. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground. And they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll have it.
That's what I got to learn on defense. When they're crossing, they're doing a slant.
Not a whole lot complicated.
I always pick up the first one because I think that's what they're going to do.
Understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible.
They should have put what's it called on here.
Try again.
What's his name? Darren Sharper. Yeah.
Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
It just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a
detriment
to
a
running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs.
How you know
sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Now they'll set up to throw.
No! God damn it.
They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And the Cowboys,
I completely read that. I know y'all seen that.
He's out of bounds at the 8-yard line.
11 yards
as they move the chains. 2 minutes.
Of course,
remaining.
when I scored, they got to score.
First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this,
the game is crazy.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
Damn.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth.
Boy,
each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds
right
back.
there. I should have intercepted that.
We'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Pretty good, though. Pretty good, guys.
We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after.
Oh, what the hell?
He's got it. Jake Ferguson.
I low-key seen that coming, but for my defensive player to just run completely out of bounds is crazy. Like, what you doing, my man? Or was that my... That might have been my play.
Touchdown of the new year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Oh yeah,
still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone.
Reggie Bush, 5 rushes, 100 yards. Yeah, 102 yards. So you want to be a stupid idiot?
Set to go now.
All right, Breezy, let's do this.
And 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a
I know I had that, y'all. I know I had that, y'all.
So
Don't
now
need
the
to trip.
Saints
Don't
will
need
use
to
the
trip.
first of their 3 timeouts.
I know y'all wonder why I
They'll stop
threw that.
it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. He'll drop the throw. Got his man. That's Grant.
Ooh.
And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Out of the gun, he'll throw.
Damn.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
All right, made a mistake on that one.
Saints going to use their second
Big
timeout.
mistake, lost too much
But we'll start
time,
with
and I
18
got
seconds to
15
go
rounds
in the
to
first half. Throwing now from the gun. Going up.
Let's go.
That is in. No
Oh, that's
touchdown,
cat.
but they are close. Going to
That's
be
cat.
first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
Accuracy, baby. Just for y'all to, y'all not tripping. Be like, oh, he playing on easy. You misses. Oh, it's on All Pro. Damn. Okay, never mind. It should have been all Madden. Ah, okay, that makes a little bit more sense then. I just burned
So
myself.
the big play gets him down close. And
That's
now
okay.
it's first and goal. Here comes the blitz.
Give me
as
Grant,
he
baby.
looks to throw.
Ooh, now go
That is
ahead and
caught
slam
by
that on the
tight end.
goal post.
Touchdown, Saints.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that
I ain't gonna lie, y'all, this
going
makes a
into
lot more
halftime
sense.
changes this entire
I
game.
for sure would probably be getting killed there. I thought I was playing
The
great
extra
defense.
point is up and through. And the Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14-7 lead. Next game I'll put it on all Madden for you haters out there.
So, still the
Haters
matter
gonna
of
hate.
6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Now, a return coming from the 14.
Oh my goodness.
And they'll be set up well as he is past
Oh, my
the
God.
35-yard line.
Let's get a prevent.
First and 10 now from the 36.
My crib, my car, got me to joke. That bomb me,
Back to
oh
throw
my
here to
fancy
begin the
thing.
drop.
My crib, my cars, my jewels, my
He's
food.
going to
What
let one
homie I
go
came up and I
deep
ain't
for
changed.
Lamb. This
Yeah,
will be
that was
intercepted
on
by
me.
Marshawn Lattimore. And
Damn,
he'll
we
be
ain't got him no
brought
more
down
either.
on what will be the final play here in this first half.
Hey.
Okay, Mike, back to you and Greg in just a moment. But after a wild first week.
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3.
Oh, and I get the ball back. Yeah.
Third quarter set to commence.
Chip.
And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. He's got room past the 30.
Oh, that's some hoes.
Oh, very good field
Oh,
position
stuff
to
right
start as the return is past the 40.
Let's go, Reggie.
The Saints offense. And their running back set to go once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Let's see if this works. Hey! Boop!
And he's out of bounds
Wow.
all the way inside the
Actually
15-yard
works
line.
great.
That is a big gainer for the Saints. 33 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. And he's inside the 10, pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards.
All right, Bush. Time to
In
die
motion
for a whole
comes
yard.
Thomas. They fake
Ooh.
the jet sweep
Ooh.
and will hand it up the
Oh,
middle.
they ain't real.
And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
He would have made that for sure.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will